Hello everybody, Jericho from Mass Redemption here, and welcome back to another GMOD video. Today we're on GMOD Construct, and we're going to be exploring an older mod, but one that I feel like always needs light shined on it, for it just is really well done. It still holds up, and it's great. So we're going to be looking at GredWitch's stuff. It's a artillery, mounted machine gun, rocket, missiles, bombs, guns, turrets, you name it. It's all here, from motors to napalm to everything. It's a great mod that really holds up and is just honestly one of my favorites. It's held in my mod library compared to other mods which I eventually get rid of. It never has really any errors or issues, and all the time all its stuff works properly. It's a really fun mod, and I thought we could just explore it today and just have a good time playing around with it. So let's get started with something basic. We're gonna do a mounted turret. Let's go and return to creatures we haven't used, well, honestly, I haven't personally used in a very, very long time. The Half-Life 2 zombies and aliens. I haven't touched these guys in some time. Obviously, you can see I have a lot of different mods with NPCs. I used to have a lot more. So let's just spawn ourselves a small group. Let's go ahead and make sure the thinking's disabled. Let's spawn some of our boys here. The classic Half-Life, excuse me, Half-Life head crab zombies. And let's spawn ourselves a turret. Now these sit in your entity group. I believe there isn't any. There is. So you can do emplacement binoculars and then the take inspector sweep. I haven't really used those, but we can explore those in a bit. But here we go. Let's do a mounted machine gun. I think you can't really go wrong with a mounted MG42. It sits on the bipod here. Now, just for anyone that's new to this mod, never ever try to grab them from the gun. They won't move. Go ahead and grab them from the bipod and then place them where you want. Now, usually it sits loose, but you can lock the bipod if you want. The gun will still move. So let's go ahead, enter. Now if you notice, it's kind of a freehand, but if you hit your zoom key, you will get into an iron sight kind of mode, which I really dig. So let's go ahead and start shooting. Let's make sure our gravity gun's out, because if you do your camera mode, you will start just snapping pictures. So let's go ahead and get these guys running towards us. There they are. God, it's been forever since I've seen Half-Life 2 zombies, but let's go ahead and just... How was that? Is that a head crab? Oh, no, 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 no. No! See, even with a mounted gun, a head crab still got me. Get back there, little guy. Oh, crap. And they have... I gotta get them away from the gun. They have pushed me. I underestimated our little head crab zombie boys, which is something you don't want to do. And our gun just ran out of ammo. We have to reload it. So, oh no. Our little head crab zombies have overtaken our little machine gun position. I really enjoy this mod though. It's just one of those simplistic, you have all these cool weapons to use kind of mods. And I think these go under the radar a lot. Oh, no, no, no. No. Alright, we might have to spawn another guy here. Let's go with the Browning. We're just gonna put it up like this and use it like so. There should have been there's another head crab. There he is. Alright, here we go. Let's delete that. Remove that. Alright, so even the slow walking head crab zombies did eventually get to us. So, I mean, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and explore some more of the cooler stuff here. Now, we're going to commit some war crimes here. Sorry, YouTube. We're gonna spawn some of our good old civvies. Just some of our good friends here. Our test subjects. Good to see everybody. And we're gonna experiment with the artillery. So we're gonna spawn up on this hill. I think this is the best overlooking hill down there. We're gonna go back to our weapons here. And let's see. Let's try out this guy here and see how it works out. We're gonna place him down. He's a mostly stagnant piece. And we get this little green to show where we're going. I really like that. So let's see how this bad boy does. Oh! So we can, with the click of the middle mouse button, I'm sorry, not the middle mouse button, I believe it's, let me see, right click, sorry, my apologies. You can change what kind of shell you're loading in here. So let's say we want to load a smoke shell and just dump smoke onto the battlefield. It'll dump smoke. And then the different shells, like an HE shell, or WP shell, you know, it's like you got all these different shells. Let's try the WP shell. And they even have range limitations after a while. They'll light up red when it's impossible for them to aim that way. But that's cool. Let's go ahead and spawn a few more of our boys down there to shoot at. You know, tank my frame rate a little bit. I'm getting 20 FPS. It doesn't feel like it. I mean, whatever. You know, it is an external program. Maybe it's reading it wrong. So let's go ahead and let's try something new. Let's try one of the little emplacements here. Little flat gun. Again, you gotta grab it from its bottom sector to actually pick it up. Let's lock it into place too, just in case. It's got a little sight with its own kind of ADS. You got different shells. Let's run a heat shell. Let's load this bad boy up. There is actually a load and shoot animation, as you can see, which is very cool. So let's get our sight. This is the biggest group. Don't know if I even hit anybody with that. And the shell does dump out, but it will delete after you shoot another one. And it actually has a cool little developing trick. Oh, it disappeared on me. But a cool little developing trick with those, if you pick them up and slam them around, they will make the dink noise that you hear when they shoot out. Let's do it real quick. See? It's a very cool little developing trick that the guy did with the shells. I really appreciate it. Sometimes the hitboxes for entering these too is a little tricky. There we go. So we were struggling to have an actual shot take. There we go. Very beautiful. Very cool. I love playing with these guns, man. Yeah. I love actually really playing with these. Let's go ahead and remove that guy. So let's test something out. Obviously this video, not like I get monetized anyway, is gonna get monetized, but it's classic rocket. Let's go up kind of higher so it has the effect it's supposed to have. I'm just gonna kind of angle it. Whoa, definitely has a wide radius. Took out a whole bunch of NPCs there. Let's try. I'm just, you know, it's like a kid in a candy store with these things. And these would actually come out of an artillery gun. It went right for that guy. Alright, let's see. Oh, an 888mm flat gun. Let's spawn it on a flat surface. See, I don't know if it's actually going to have any drop off to it. No. Okay, so it has a pretty straightforward shoot. So let's go ahead and just set it like so, where it is flat, but we're just gonna lock it. And we'll just do this. So let's go for that main group. HE. You do have to cycle through them if you miss the one you're aiming for. There we go. HE handled business right there. Definitely a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and try, let's disable thinking really quick. There should be, what should we battle against with these artillery emplacements? We have a lot of choices. Let's go to our NPC pool. I mean, we could re-explore some of the older mods we have covered. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking in my head here. Let's go to Dr. G base. We're not going to use any of the Trevor Henderson stuff because most of that stuff's invincible. We could re-explore the Resident Evil 7. Yeah, let's re-explore Resident Evil 7. Let's go ahead and do some molded. So let's do the basic molded. Spawn them using eggs. Their spawn sequence will tank your frames. It's annoying. We're gonna do the crawlers because they are really fast and hard to hit. A queen molded, a few white molded, and then maybe some claw molded. Now we are gonna probably spawn some forces on the ground. First off, let's spawn some more just civilian targets, just so they're not all gonna die. And we're gonna sprinkle in some, I don't want them using the LMG, so we're gonna make them use the in our mod video before we covered the Modern Warfare weapons, they have an option to give the NPCs the Modern Warfare weapons. It is very, very cool. But we're gonna stray away from those and stick merely to the Half-Life weapons for now, just cause. Alright, there we go. I'd rather them use the SMG. Spawn some medics. Spawn some guys out this way with guns. Spawn some refugees, some civilians. Hopefully that's enough so we can get involved. So what weapon do we want to assist in this with? We're going to try to not kill the civilians and the rebels, our allies here. So let's look. What do we got to work with? We could run a machine gun, but we risk having to reload and the molded getting too close. We can run an artillery gun, but we risk a lot of casualties running an artillery gun. But we might have to. So let's run something kind of in between. Yeah, we could run an AT gun, but against a molded that would be probably too slow. Man, there's so many choices. We can drop bombs, but the casualties are going to be high. Oh, but bombs might be the way to do it. Let's run a machine gun, I suppose. Let's go with the classic, so many choices. We got a minigun. Let's run this bad boy. Here we go. Nice emplacement. Boom. Sits perfectly. And we can also spawn a little ammo crate. Oops. My bad. You can spawn a little ammo crate. You can just get ammo from it. It's really nice. Obviously it is an entity, so it's not meant to move around. You see the bottom of it. Set that there, just in case. Alright. Let's hope to God we can kill some of these bastards. Honestly, I'm gonna take out those fat molded. Okay, they're getting close to the line here. Okay, reload. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, okay, they pushed the front. They pushed the front. Let's spawn a few, backup guys here. Civilians are cowering. Spawn a few more backup boys. That's weird, their AoE is, like, not triggering. Alright, we need something a lot stronger, so we're gonna spawn one of my favorite... Oops. Oops. I'm cycling through everything wrong here. Come on. I'm trying to get this thing locked onto. Alright, we need something more direct. Oh, yes. Okay. We're gonna spawn somewhere where the molded can still access this. Spawn a few more, spawn 2 more backup units here. Just so we don't immediately get swamped. Spawn this bad boy. Block its base, just so they can't push me over like they did last time. There's a molded. Oh, don't tell me this thing is just out of range. Wow, I don't think it affects molded. That is scary. Okay, guess let's just resort to using the machine gun then. The queen is still going around. Oh god. I got molded on my right and my left. Is there one behind me? Oh, they're definitely giving me trouble. We gotta draw them out. We really gotta draw them out. Let's spawn some backup here. Let's go. Send in the backup. There's the queen. Let's set up a gun. This bad boy. Hell yeah. Lock it in place here. Okay, I shot more of my own on that one. There we go. That was a powerful enough shot to kill that queen. I hear one slipping, slapping near me. Is there one near me? A fat molded. Where's he at? Is there one next to me? Just glitched out or something? Oh, there he is. I'm blind as hell. Spin the gun around. Spin the gun around. Only if that's possible in real life. It destroyed the gun. Oh, it was a lot of fun. My head stuck in the ground like an ostrich. There's still some molded left. Let's finish off these last molded here. Oh, they wiped all my reinforcements. That's a first. So with these molded, let's go ahead and do classic bomb. Oh. There's a civilian and all that, but you know, I think that's all the molded taken care of. That was quite fun. Definitely Molded put up quite a fight. There's still some civilians alive, so that's something. They cowered and hid while we handled that. Oh, is that back? Oh, that's still alive? Oh no! Oh, is it? Or is it just bugged? Okay, I think she's just bugged. Let's go in and remove her before she causes issues. That scared me. It stood back up. Oh. Definitely look. How did you survive in here? Anyone die in here? Doesn't look like it actually. Those crawlers definitely handled business. Okay, there's some of these that I don't think actually died. There's definitely stuff going on in here. Oh my god, do they murder people in the dark rooms back here? Alright, well, there's even some survivors with guns left. Some civilians took up arms. That's really cool. So that was just a quick, brief showcase of GredWitch's stuff. It's a mod I love to play with, and this is more of a video of us just having fun playing around with different mods. Of course, I'll link all the mods in the description, and I hope you guys had enjoyed the video. Go support the author's work. Check out my Kofi page. You want to see more GMOD content, or at least more frequently. Any support I can get really helps me keep doing this in my free time. So, hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a, good time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Jericho signing off.